Iconic song, iconic group, iconic bowl cut.
I'm saying I don't wanna come down from your love. We'll get lost together like we fly. Don't ever let me come down from your love. From your love. From your love.
Hey guys, it's Bree here. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Today's video is like way overdue. If you guys remember, a few weeks ago, I posted a Google form and I asked you guys to submit your favorite K-pop debuts ever because I would be reacting to them. So that is this video. It's finally here and I decided to make things a little bit more interesting. I actually created a tier maker and I will be sharing the link to the template if you guys want to rank it and do it yourself later on after you watch this video. But I will be ranking some of the K-pop debuts that you submitted based on tiers. So S tier, which is like God tier, all the way down to D tier. So as you can see, I have the tier maker here. Top tier, you guys already know this is the tier that I had to make on its own. SHINee Replay. That's my favorite K-pop debut of all time. It is what it is. You guys can be mad if you want to, but nothing is gonna top Replay for me personally. So under that we have S tier, which is like the God tier. It's on repeat, play the song all the time, love it. A tier is like, okay, it's a bop, it's on my playlist. B is like in the middle, she's cute, like I respect her, she's cute. C is it's a no for me, I don't like it. And D is like, I really don't like it, sorry, like I never play this song. So let's just get right into it and start ranking. So the first person I have here is the Mango. Hey Mango. Mango is one of my server members, and Mango says Pirate King / Treasure by ATEEZ. Not only is ATEEZ my old group, but I also really think these two songs really set their sound in motion. I really like the production on both of them. I just think that they were two really good songs to debut with. I agree with you, love ATEEZ. You guys know they're one of my alt groups. Pirate King was pretty iconic. For Pirate King, I really do like Pirate King. I do play it often, but it's not like my go-to ATEEZ song. If I want to listen to an ATEEZ title track, it's probably going to be Inception. But Pirate King is a bop. I really like it. I do really think it's a powerful debut. So I would put ATEEZ Pirate King, the A tier. It's a bop. It's on my playlist. So my next submission is from aespa, one of my server members, and she's also one of my mods for the server. We love the mods, aka Utajunes, aka your biggest fan. No, aespa, I'm your biggest fan. We talk about this all the time. I am your biggest fan. Make sure you guys check out Utajunes on YouTube, aka aespa. aespa says NCT U's debut with 7 Cents is one of the best in K-pop because it's unique, the lyrics are meaningful, and they absolutely killed it with the vocals and raps. We actually had a few people that really love 7 Cents. Jasmine also commented, NCT the 7 Cents, every aspect was perfect. The production, the lineup, the choreo, the vocals, it introduced NCT in the best way in my opinion. Aureen says, 7 Cents, everything about it was perfect, chef's kiss. Gosh Joy Deep says, NCT U 7 Cents, the reason is that the song is so progressive and well executed that it started a legacy in K-pop. NCT proved that vocals and rap and also choreography can be well balanced and top tier. That song is a mood. I played that song for years straight and trust me, it's the best. You guys know I'm an N citizen, so I'm very pleased that 7 Cents is getting the attention and recognition that it deserves. I love 7 Cents. I remember seeing it when it came out in 2016. I don't know why that alone didn't make me stan NCT. I was more so focused on BTS, so I didn't really pay any attention to NCT, but let's fast forward to like years later, and now I'm an N citizen. Like you guys said, it's such a well-balanced song. It has the rap, the vocals, the choreography. I really feel bad for any K-pop group that tries to cover 7 Cents because I feel like no one can do it like NCT. The lyrics are amazing. It talks about basically having an existential crisis. The music video is on point. Performance music video is on point. I just can't believe that these were rookies. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about 7 Cents. I love Mark and Taeyoung's rap. Ten's dancing was on point. Do-young and Jaehyun slayed as well. It was just a moment. So I'm definitely putting 7 Cents in S tier. I agree with you guys. It's God tier. It's on repeat. It's timeless. I love that mysterious, dark, brooding effect that it has. NCT U, that's a perfect example of a monster rookie, if you ask me. So next, we have a submission by Cozy. Hey Cozy. And Cozy says, Chase Me Dreamcatcher. This was such an amazing debut. It's one of those where you would think the group has debuted 5 years ago, when in reality, that song is their debut. The dance to this, the live stages, everything was very impressive. So I actually don't remember Chase Me by Dreamcatcher, so I'm gonna briefly check it out for a second. second. So I'm gonna be honest. I have a lot of respect for Dreamcatcher. I really like them, and I really like some of their title tracks, specifically I-DLE by Dreamcatcher, but Chase Me is not really my thing. I wouldn't say I would listen to it based on what I just heard, so I'm gonna put it in C. It's a no for me. I'm so sorry, it's just not really my vibe. I do like some of Dreamcatcher songs, but based on what I just heard, I'm not that crazy about Chase Me. Aaron, who's also one of my Discord members, says Dreamcatchers chase me because they tried to make something new and experimental. We know little companies don't want to have risk, but they took that risk and did something original. I have huge respect to Dreamcatchers Chase Me. They could do a simple girl crush concept to have a place in the industry, but they decided to make something new. They bring rock and metal elements to K-pop and blend it with horror concept. That's a bold thing to do in K-pop. I do like that Dreamcatcher is willing to like break the mold of the traditional girl group, girl crush concept. Personally for me, I'm not that crazy about Chase Me. Vanessa doesn't listen to K-pop. Honest opinion, last year did not impress me much with debuts. STAYC's debut was the moment. Best debut in the last 2 years. So Bad is laced with some drug that I'm always going back for. Yeah, the funny thing is when I first heard So Bad, I wasn't that crazy about it, but now I just listened to it a few weeks ago again. I revisited it and I'm like, wait, why didn't I originally like this song? It's actually really, really good. So I'm gonna put it in B. She's cute. I don't listen to it all the time, but I do like it and I go back to it. I also really like Stereotype and ASAP, but I think So Bad was a pretty strong debut. So next we have Joanna, who's also from Discord, and Joanna says my favorite K-pop debut is ENHYPEN, given Taken or Treasure Boy. Since they all come from a survival show, it's amazing to see their improvement through debut, especially at such a young age. Their vocals and rap were on point, and the production value of the 2 music videos are amazing compared to their seniors debut. Yes, so I will be specifically talking about Given Taken. When I first saw that ENHYPEN was debuting, I really didn't know what to expect from them because I hadn't watched Island at all. So I didn't know anything about the members. I just knew that they were going to be HYBE's newest boy group following BTS and TXT. So my first impression was like, okay, this group has big shoes to fill, if you know what I mean. Then the concept photos came out and I saw that it was giving like dark horror, vampire vibes. If you guys know me, you know I love dark concepts. So I was like all for it. I was super excited. The debut rolled around. I watched the music video. I was stunned by the music video, by the song, by the choreography. They had great star power to me. I thought that they could really dance. I thought they were great performers, and I loved that the music video told the story and kind of opened up the door to explain their universe. There's a lot of imagery in the music video that still sticks out to me in my mind to this day. I really love it. I consider them monster rookies. I would say, I think ENHYPEN for me was the best debut in 2020. I'm gonna put ENHYPEN in S tier. God tier, still listening, Given Taken. ENHYPEN really lived up to, I guess, the high expectations I had for them personally, being that they were coming out of HYBE and they're following groups like BTS and TXT. Really like them, and I think that they're another great example of a monster rookie debut. So next we have Leah from Discord. Hey Leah, and Leah says, without a doubt, La Ta Ta is just on point. From the styling to the music video and choreography. In my opinion, a debut should always act like a trailer of the group and what's to expect from them after, and I-DLE did achieve just that. The song for me is super iconic and I do love it to this day. Let's also not forget that Soyeon did write and produce this song alongside Big Sancho. That's definitely amazing. Plus, and this is a very personal thing, when I got into I-DLE, I was honestly very surprised how solid even their early performances were. Queens, I totally agree with you. I just knew at the time that I-DLE was Cube's newest girl group, didn't know anything about them, heard La Ta Ta, and I was like, this song is amazing, and I feel like it kind of had most K-pop fans in a chokehold for a while there. I still love it, still listen to it a lot, and you mentioned like how great their performances were and how stable their vocals were too. I remember seeing where they covered BTS's Fake Love, and once again, when you cover a BTS song, you kind of like have big shoes to fill. There will be high expectations for you, and I thought that they totally nailed it. I remember thinking these girls are super talented. So as far as La Ta Ta, like you mentioned, it's a great song. I think it's amazing that Soyeon helped produce it, and I think she writes and produces a lot of their songs because Cube kind of just lets them do whatever. I would consider this a bop on my playlist. I still listen to it all the time. I think it's an amazing song. I-DLE is a pretty impressive group. I'm really looking forward to see what they do with their upcoming comeback, which I think is like very, very soon. So next is Ray. Ray is also from my Discord server and they're also one of my mods. Follow them, subscribe to them on YouTube. Their channel channel is called Nineology, and Ray says 6 movie star. I don't think I've seen a boy group debut like this. The way Jin Young starts just captivates you, and it makes you so intrigued, at least for me. The chorus is amazing, a nice, slow, sexy song, which I love, and the choreography just matches it perfectly. Like, come on now, slay. The music video was so pleasing to watch. The high note by Sunghoon in the last chorus just sounds like heaven. Like, to start off and have this song as your debut, groundbreaking song, amazing. Just take my money. I agree with you, and I don't see enough people talking about 6. To me, Movie Star was iconic. The song, the music video, everything is just so sexy and like smooth. It was just giving everything. So I think I would put Movie Star, even though I don't stand 6, I would give this like S tier because I just think it was that good. And I don't even stand 6. Next is Geo, and Geo says PIXY, Wings, and Purple Kiss Ponzana because their concepts are quite unique to K-pop in contrast to most girl group debuts nowadays, consisting of concepts such as cutesy, teen crush, etc. Jeon's wife, aka Vera, hey Vera, also says Ponzana by Purple Kiss. There was something about this debut that was dark but at the same time classy. All the girls look goddess-like and the scenery was stunning. I liked the royal horror concept, and the vocals and Yuki's rapping on the song was just perfect. I would like to see if any future girl group debuts can top this one. I really like PIXY. I've been listening to them a lot recently, and I loved Wings. I thought that the choreography, the concept, the music video was so amazing. Ponzana also blew me away. Like Vera said, it was giving royal horror concept. The dance break of Ponzana blew me away. I will never forget that dance break. So I would say I would put Ponzana in S God tier because that song is amazing. The dance break alone, she deserves S tier. And then Wings by PIXY, I would put it in a bop on my playlist. So Jay, who is also a server member and our mod staff Maknae, says SuperM Jopping. It's a debut that is still being talked about today, and the production level put into this is clearly undeniable. Sure, they're a supergroup, but it's still a very masterful debut. When SuperM was announced as shameless SM trash, I was so happy to see some of my favorite idols together for a supergroup. Jopping was an experience. It felt like I was watching a Marvel movie just because of the production of the music video. Like Jay said, they literally flew to like Dubai to film some of the music video. Everything about SuperM, the rollout, the promotion was larger than life. Just because I like some of SuperM's B-sides and other title tracks better than Jopping, I would put it in She's Cute. SuperM's discography is amazing, and I don't think that Jopping is anywhere near the best song when it comes to all of their tracks, but that music video was definitely everything. So next we have Vera again, Sorry Mama by DKB. The first thing I thought of when they debuted was, is this even a rookie group? The boys came with strong energy. The song was rap heavy, which I loved. Ichan, GK, and Junso had this captivating flow and style to them. Towards the end of the song, there's a feminine voice doing the insane vocals during the dance break, which was one of the most memorable parts ever in a K-pop song for me. I don't know if it's still up on my channel, but I did actually react to DKB on my channel, and I was blown away by the song. It was very hip-hop heavy. The dancing, like you said, was incredible, and that part of the song towards the end with that woman's vocals just really solidified it for me. It was giving like old school hip-hop R&B. It's a bop. I play it all the time. It's giving that. Next, we have the moment, the one and only, the legend, SHINee Replay. A lot of you guys have taste because a lot of you guys chose SHINee Replay. Harmony says, a reset to the world, peace and happiness restored. It's something about it. Whenever the song starts, I can't help but smile and start singing to the whole song. They did their absolute thing with the debut, and it will forever be such an iconic and amazing debut. Ella says, it's a classic hit, it's timeless. I listen to it up to this day. They've raised the bar with rookies. Even seniors stop by to watch them rehearse. Great performers since day one on the job. First K-pop group to achieve rookie grand slam. Iconic debut, iconic song, iconic group, iconic bowl cut. Replay 10 out of 10. Sunny says, Replay, first of all, it's SHINee, so of course it's iconic. Also, the song is really catchy. When I was younger, like 3 to 4 years later after they debut, it was still on TV shows quite a lot, so it was stuck in my head for a long time. Although the music video was not my favorite, it was quite cool to watch. To be honest, I really think SHINee set the standard for K-pop groups. I'm sorry, but I really think they did. Taemin was adorable with his little bowl cut. Onu and Jonghyun were singing like rent was due. Like, can you imagine being rookies and singing like that? Like, they were not playing. The performances, everybody like remembers the music video choreography. Replay is definitely timeless. It still has people in a chokehold to this day, 14, 15 years later. That to me is a timeless song. It's become kind of like a rite of passage for boy groups to cover. People are still talking about it. People will never shut up about Replay. And that's exactly why Replay gets its own tier, because it is that iconic. If you do not like Replay, I'm very sorry for you. I'm concerned, I feel bad for you, and you don't like fun. You just don't, sorry. Okay, so next is Jolio with BTS No More Dream. My favorite K-pop debut is BTS No More Dream. Watching that debut was how I got into K-pop and I don't regret it. Besides the crazy outfits and hairstyles, the song were a bop. Hood BTS will always be the best BTS. Still love some of their newer music, it's just that old BTS hits different. Yes, as a longtime ARMY, I agree with you. Old BTS hits different. No More Dream was a time. I still remember the first time I saw it and I was with one of my best friends and she showed me the music video and I was like, oh my gosh, who are these guys? Yes, there were some questionable moments about that era, but let's not talk about it. The song was fire. As someone who grew up on hip hop and R&B, I was all about it, and I think that was the first music video from BTS that I saw, and that's when I kind of started following them. So for me, No More Dream is timeless. She's an icon, she's a legend. Although BTS didn't get any like hype or credit until years later, I think No More Dream is S tier. Okay, so next we have my ultimate bias, Taemin. This person is anonymous, but they say because he's so talented and perfect package as an artist and performer, his dance, voice, visual, emotion, and his energy on stage, and for his debut, he shows his other side of him. Yes, for me, he's the only one that made me go into K-pop. He really had something to prove coming from a monster group like SHINee. He was debuting, he's the maknae of SHINee. He really brought it. I think at that time, everyone had that image of Taemin being the baby, you know, being like the cute guy with the bowl cut. He had just turned 20 or 21, I believe, so he really wanted to debut and show people like what he was really about as an artist, setting himself apart from the group. And I think he really did that with Danger. He really got to showcase his vocals, his performance, his dancing, his stage presence, everything. And then he also followed up with Ace, which is like a great B-side. So you guys already know Danger is iconic. It's going in S tier for me. So lastly, we have Black Mamba by aespa. Asia says, Black Mamba, the concept was so unique and original. Amina says, the first song that came to my mind was Black Mamba by aespa. First time I heard it was from a random play dance I was watching, and I was instantly intrigued by the beat and the dance that when I searched it up, I had no idea it was even a debut song. It felt very much like a song that came from a group that has debuted for a while. The beat drop was catchy and the whole AI concept was something new for everyone, I think. It was also a good intro into aespa's AI concept. For me, SM really was hyping up aespa's debut, and I think everybody had really high expectations. And for me personally, aespa delivered with Black Mamba. The song was really good. I think it really showcased aespa's noisy, layered SM sound without it being too much where it wouldn't be palatable to a lot of K-pop fans that might not like quote-unquote noise music. I think they waited until Savage and Next Level to get into the noise music a little bit more. The music video was really cool. Like you said, I think it was a great introduction to their AI concept, also their lore with the Black Mamba. I think the choreography was pretty iconic. Like everybody was out here breaking their legs, trying to do that floor work that we know occurs during the chorus. I really like Black Mamba. I still listen to it to this day. I think it was iconic. So for me, it's going into S tier. I finally finished the tier maker. I don't know, I guess we have some similar taste. There are so many great K-pop debuts out there, and I'm really glad that you guys shared some of your favorites with me. So that wraps it up for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if I didn't get to your response, what your favorite K-pop debut is. If you would like me to do like another K-pop tier maker video, definitely let me know in the comments as well. I'd love to hear your feedback. I also want to really quickly thank you for all the positive feedback I got on my reacting to unpopular K-pop opinions from Reddit video. It was another face cam video like this, and a lot of you guys said that you really liked the format and you really enjoyed the video. So if that's the case, I will try to do more one-camera videos like these versus voiceovers, because it seems like you guys do like that format. Or maybe I'll do videos that are some of both, where it's me on camera with a lot of editing and stuff too. So let me know what you guys would think about that as well. But yes, thank you so much for watching once again. Make sure to drop in the comments what you thought about this video, what you thought about the K-pop debuts, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps me out. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!